It's very difficult to be specific about the timeline. Remember that this is a complex operation, and we can forecast what each step should be taking, but each step is sequential. So until we achieve the aims of the first step, we can't move to the second step, and so on and so on. So rather than place a timeline on it, as we said in the last interview, we're looking at anything that could be from 5 days to 10 days to 20 days. It's more about looking at doing it smoothly and carefully rather than trying to rush it to meet any particular deadline.
And what are you thinking is perhaps going to be the most difficult part of this final phase of the operation?
I think the level of complexity is different in the three, let's call it three main aspects. So right now we are refloating the stern section. The stern section, just to give you a very quick snapshot, we're talking about the majority of the ship, which took us 2 days to deliberately sink when we did that back in September to give the wreck stability. Now we are reversing that process, except that the stern section has gone through storm damage and a number of bugs in place. So that re-establishing buoyancy on that section is a complex operation. Then the forward section, lifting that up, and it's a relatively simpler operation because we're going to use mechanical means to force it out. But still, it's also a complex situation in its own right. And then the one where we face the biggest risk of residues coming out is when we place the two sections on the semi-submersible and we lift the semi-submersible. That would be the last phase. And from oil spill exposure, residues being encountered, that's definitely the most complicated one. But again, I mean, anybody who's been to the eastern side yesterday and today has seen that we have a very comprehensive set of resources there.